And you know what this is? Oh, I can't believe they did this. Look at it. What is it? It's a yellow brick road. You've always had the power, my dear. You just have to learn it for yourself, the Wizard of Oz. Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your May reading. Thank you so much for being here. And I've asked everybody this over and over again in the comments. I'm like a broken record, but please, if you are watching this and you are a regular subscriber, please do watch the entire video if you can, or most of it, and at regular speeds to help the channel's view duration time. The longer a video is watched, clicked on, the greater that YouTube values this and sends it out to the world. So if you were wondering what you can do that doesn't cost anything, except, well, of course, it costs you your time, and I appreciate that gratefully, but this is it, okay? So, and of course, liking also helps. If you can comment, that helps too. So let's get on with the month of May. Let's see what the month of May holds for us. I'm going to read as well I'm going to take a few pages out of the numerology book, okay? Let your inner fire warm you, not burn you. That's pretty nice. I like it as a theme for May. I accept that, and I think that's pretty awesome as a way of bringing in the month. So let's see here what we have for May. And May. So what's happening in May? Let's look at events. There's a new moon in Taurus between 7th and 8th. There's also a full moon in Sagittarius on May 23rd. The standout energies this month are more astrological than moonological. That's a mouthful. But to start on May 23rd, massive planet Jupiter and Neptune, which is also when the full moon is, by the way, make an extremely rare alignment. And as someone who walks the spiritual path and 100% believes in the power of meditation, chanting, yoga, and among other things, I feel that this alignment loudly shouts, stay on the path, you're getting somewhere. And this is what's written in the book. I also align with all those things as well. I don't know if I do a lot of chanting, though, or yoga, I guess. But meditation, for sure. I do a lot of walking. That's the message I'd like to take from this rare alignment as well. Also note that your meditations this month will be even more powerful. I think what she's trying to say is that if you believe in the law of attraction, this month would be a great month to practice that, okay? If you want things to happen, sending that vibe to the universe, to the ethos, is a really good thing. I like this as well. It's like, let it warm you, not burn you. Let's take a look at that for May. How many days are there in May? Let's take a look. There are 31 days in May. And it's 4 and a few days, 4 weeks and a few days. We start off on a Wednesday and we end it on a Friday. So yeah, it's kind of good. It's good. So let's see. Let your fires burn you. Of course, this one is in warm you, not burn you. 56. Your inner fire is a passion you hold within. It's a part of you that wants to make a difference. It's a part of you that has to get up and go. It's a part of you that wants to keep going when everything else is telling you to stop. This flame of inspiration is the core of your being, is bright, inspired, and focused. It lights up when you tune into your passions. You tend to that flame when you listen to your intuition and express your most authentic self. Like all fires, however, if you put too much fuel on it, your inner fire can become too hot and uncontrollable. It's important to keep it contained and centered. Today, the universe is acknowledging your gifts and passions, but encouraging you to slow down, take your time, and rest. Let yourself be filled up until you're overflowing rather than operating on half empty. You'll enjoy it more, and so will the world. The other thing I was going to say is that make sure that your thoughts or your alignment is in joy. While I was reading that, it's very hard to read and get like intuitive hits. I don't know if you other light workers are like me, you're reading something and it's like chatter in all coming in at once. And sometimes it leaves so quickly, it comes in and then goes so fast, you got to go and capture it again. Yeah, you know, it's a thing. It's a thing. So let me see if I can recapture what came in when I was reading that. And what they were trying to say is, I believe, is that, you know, when you're doing something about this and your inner fire warm you, not burn you, is like you get excited about something and then you focus on it. And there's that fine line between doing it in happiness and just kind of, you know, working at it. And then there's that other line of starting to obsess about the thing, okay? And that energy turns on itself. You then suddenly become obsessed, but not in a good way. Your energy starts to drain. That's all you think about. You don't think, everything else gets put on the wayside, including joy and happiness and fun and rest, until it becomes toxic. And I think this is the biggest thing that they want you to pay attention to in the month of May. It is nice to have goals. It is nice to have something that you want to focus on. But life is for living as well. And we can't do too many things at once. But the one thing that we can do and that we should always prioritize is self-care. And that means taking the time to exercise your body. Movement is so important. Okay, everybody emphasizes on weight loss and and that's, yes, that is a thing, absolutely. But moving and being healthy is very important. If you can carry yourself and do things and go places without feeling tired and without feeling always constantly sore, you're fine-tuning your physical body to be able to have a more enjoyable journey, and movement is part of that, okay? The other part is mental health. Mental health is important because if you put too much stock into your mental functions, they will take over and again dwarf the rest of the energies. The vibrations of joy, happiness, heart, things go by the wayside. When I was doing readings for all the signs, a lot of the times the other signs, they had something and they focused on it, like laser focus, and they let relationships fall apart. So you have to be careful about that as well, because when we're very passionate about something or we want something to happen, we end up focusing on it so very much. So in May, with the beautiful temperature, especially if you're in my part of the world where spring is springing and flowers are blooming and the warm weather is coming in, please take time to rest. Spend time with your loved ones, move your body, enjoy friendships, okay? That could be meals, conversations, whatever. Friendships and partnerships, whatever. All of that, okay? Make time in your schedule for the healthy things, the things that need to be part of your life, that feed the energy that keeps you motivated to keep doing things. Because what happens is that when your focus sharpens, and this is what I see, when you're focused on this so much, after a while, your focus starts covering up the opportunities where there's none left. You get so focused to that single point in the distance that there's nothing else. And then you get stuck. You get really stuck, okay? So it's a fine line. My adoptive mother, you're all or nothing. You're black or white. There's no shades of gray. You have to look at the shades of gray. They're important. The shades of gray give you the opportunity to see things objectively. They help you get out of your head. They help you get out of toxic stuff when needed, okay? So take good care of yourself. That is one of the messages. And let's keep going for the month of May. And by the way, if you can't get it all done in one day, there's another day. And if there's not another day, well, it won't matter because you won't be here to care. Okay? So just, just try to do what you can in the day that you're in. And then try again tomorrow if you can't accomplish everything. As I'm recording this, I'm actually a day and a video late from my normal schedule. But this is something that I've self-imposed on myself, and actually I'm not late at all. okay? Because I do these ahead of time. And I could sit here and just go, oh, I'm not done, I'm not done, I'm not done. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to enjoy this reading and know that I will continue tomorrow and possibly whenever I have the time or opportunity, and everything will be done and schedules will be kept, and even though not exactly on, you know, like the way it was written out, but it's still getting accomplished. So please do that with yourself, okay? Cut yourself some slack, but make sure to keep the dates with the stuff that's important to you. Even though I'm late, I'm not late with my self-care and my walking, because that's important to me. My body needs to move to be healthy, and I want to continue that. I committed self-care to myself. That is important, that every day I do. So, there you go, okay? I love this. I keep getting this card. Today I pulled it even for myself. It is the Four of Wands. I love that. And that's celebration. And that's the point that they're trying to make. Celebrate life. Don't snuff out life. That's the biggest thing that I keep getting. Don't snuff the energy and the life out of things in May. Okay? The flowers, April showers bring May flowers. May is a beautiful blooming month. Make sure that you enjoy it and that you see it for what it is. Okay, enjoy your accomplishments, your results, even if they're small. You know, like I was talking on my Facebook that I had gotten better cell phone plans in Canada. They were really atrocious, but recently it's gotten better and got some really smoking deals, better than I've ever seen. And then on top of it, they offered me, because my phone was the main phone, so I brought all of my family on my phone plan, but my phone was still at a higher rate. And then they offered me a great thing. So all I had to do was press yes to the offer. But I was thinking about it, you know, going, am I sure it's good? Am I whatever? And going back and forth. And finally, like, it'd been 3 days I'd been putting it off, and I needed to do it. So I did it, I think, yesterday. And I thought to myself, hey, I'm saving $20 extra every month. And then I calculated in a year how much that would be. And of course, that's $240 a month that's going back in our bank account. And I thought, I'm really happy with that. And I celebrated that very small win. I didn't get to accomplish, like I had stuff to do for the business, taxes and stuff like that. And I didn't get to do all of that, but I saved $20 a month on my cell phone bill. And I thought, I could have done a lot more, but I thought to myself, am I going to just sit here and just tell myself what I didn't do? Or am I going to celebrate the things that I did? Am I going to enjoy the win, you know? Even if it's a little win. Am I going to enjoy this win? Of course I'm going to enjoy this win. Okay? So celebrate the wins. Big and small. I had that told to me over and over again. You have to celebrate all the wins. Alright, so let me see. By the way, this is called the Field Tarot. If you're interested, the decks that I use are all in the thing. Look at the Tower. But it came in reverse. It's okay. That's good. So, end of doom and gloom is what I hear. The doom and gloom energy that maybe has been kind of, coming in, the destructive patterns, the chaos, the upheavals. I think for May, they're either saying that it's going to take a back seat, or even at that, you're going to make it take a back seat, which is even better, okay? It's like, not today, I feel like you're going, not this month, okay? Have you ever heard that? Not today, Satan, not today. Well, this is the kind of thing that I'm thinking. It's like, yeah, you're not going to trick me into feeling bad. It's not going to happen. Not today. Not this month. I refuse to. I'm not playing your game. I'm not interested. I have better things to do. I have better feelings to feel. And I feel that that's what you're doing here. Okay? So far, I'm really liking May. I'm really liking May. I like the fact that that card came in reverse. I'm okay with that. There's just so many towers people can put up with. After a while, it's like, yeah, right, whatever. All right, so this is, I believe, the world card. Let me see. The universe, yeah, that's the world. Okay, so time to focus on the universe. And I think that feels about right. It's not just a culmination of things or the end goal. It's also the way that it comes in as the universe. I feel that it's saying the universe is really like your playground. Okay, not only here, the universe is your playground, especially with what she was talking about your law of attraction is going to be very powerful in the month of May. So it is time for you to put it into action. Okay, line it up and take darkness and the light, take everything that you've learned and just put it in there. Okay, send it out to the universe and send it out to the universe and make it happen for yourself. Okay. And remember my teaching, and I mean that's it. It's my teaching because it was in my reading. If you have opened up the door to one of your goals, in other words, if it's a goal is this, you have succeeded the moment that you step into it. In other words, if you are wanting to grow a sunflower, you have achieved that goal the moment that you plant that seed. Maybe even the moment that you buy the seed. Let's go even further. Yeah. The moment you go to the store and you buy the sunflower seed, you have achieved your goal. Look at things that way. Because in that seed lies the sunflower that's going to grow and give you what you want. Okay? So in other words, just because you're at the beginning of something that you're wishing for, doesn't mean that you haven't succeeded at it yet. You're in the process of doing that goal. In other words, you have already succeeded. You succeeded when the thought came in. You just got to push it through. You just got to pull it through to completion. That's it. So see yourself as successful in all the things that you do. All right, one more, because there's 4 weeks in it. A couple of days. There you go. All right. So yeah, Jane is loving May. Look at this fulfillment. 9 of Cups. You always had the power, Dorothy. You just need to know you did. Yep. You've always had the power, my dear. You just had to learn it for yourself, Wizard of Oz. You've always had the power. You've always had the power. Just realize you do. Okay? And then what happens with that? When you put that mindset of going, nope, no chaos this month, not putting up with it, and then you line yourself with the universe, what happens? You sit in gratitude. Okay? Wow, I had a great thought. Ooh, that seed was a good idea. Ooh, when that seed grows, it's going to be good. And then you want to plant that seed. And then you want to water that seed. And then you want to see the shoot come up. And then you want it to see it grow and grow and grow and grow into the beautiful sunflower. And you're going, I did that. And that's going to happen. And it's going to be so great. And then you sit in gratitude with a smile on your face. Pretty goofy looking, if I might add. You look pretty goofy, but freaking happy. And that's where I want you to be. Happy. Okay? Let the world call you goofy and weird for looking at a plot of soil with a seed which you can't see, that they don't even know there's a seed there. You're looking at an empty brown soil on the ground and you're smiling. Why? Because you've already succeeded. Isn't that wonderful? I think so. I think so. All right, so let's pull some more cards because, of course, you know, we need to. I'm going to pull one more at the end so it looks like a little, you know, symmetrical. Symmetrical? Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Symmetrical. There's some symmetry. Ooh, big words, big words. Yeah, my tongue and my mouth does not know how to say these things. Okay, wait a minute, I saw something. I'm surrounded by angels. I like that one. Woof, and I just... Where there's a will, there's a way. And you know what this is. Oh, I can't believe they did this. Look at it. What is it? It's a yellow brick road. You've always had the power, my dear. You just have to learn for yourself, the Wizard of Oz. That's a yellow. Those are brick. That's a road. I get you. Do you believe in magic? Oh, I can't sing that. Fair use. Fair use. I'm trying to... Let's hope that works. Okay. 58. You have power and light within you that will never go out or fade away. You are abundant in nature, for you are an expression of universal energy. Universal energy. Look at that. In the individualized form. You are an expression of universal energy in the individualized form. Today the universe is bringing the energy of empowerment to you. My job's done. You are now empowered, Pisces. That's the only thing I want for you. An empowered human being with a soul that is everlasting, who can make a difference in the world for yourself, and possibly without even knowing, your energy will transform others around you, and in essence, everybody. Today, the universe is bringing the energy of empowerment to you. If there's something that you need in order to move forward, know that it is within your reach. You are being reminded that your will is powerful. Whatever you focus your intention on, the unwavering fate you will create. You are being encouraged to move from hoping that your dreams will become reality to knowing that they are already here. That's what I said. That's the whole thing. As they said, kit and caboodle. Where does that come from? Kit and caboodle. I have to look at the idiom to that. Okay. So, tune into the feelings that what you intend will bring. Feel them now. And know that they are magnetic energies that will make these intentions realities. Feel grateful. I can't. I just finished. Feel grateful for the opportunity to direct your will. Let gratitude permeate your being. I just said that. Feel excited as you draw in the power of the universe, so that your wildest dream become your present moment. You are an unlimited, abundant being living in a totality of possibility. Miracles are yours to have. Okay, Jane mine is blown. Again. Jeez, I love it when this happens. It's just, I can't even reveal. I get such a freaking ego trip on it, and I know you're not supposed to. It's wrong to admit this. I apologize, Pisces. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Like I said, I feel like I pull a rabbit out of a hat, and I'm surprised the rabbit's there. Really? I did that? How'd I do that? That's amazing. Show me how you did that trick. I have no clue. I don't know how I did that. But it's cool. Ego trip. An ego boost, maybe, is more the word than an ego trip. Alright. So a couple more cards. Just so I have to have you lingering here for a little longer, right? Why not? Why not? Right. So. Alright, so if you're a new person who came in here and go, how the heck did she do that? Well, subscribe. And I'll never show you, because I don't know how I did that. Alright, keep going for me. 8 of Swords in reverse. We like that. The blocks are removed. Yeah. This is fading away. This is going away. It's wonderful. Okay? Your hands tied no longer. And we will take that every day, all day. Look at that. This is one of the extra cards in this deck, which I love. Synchronicity. Things are going to sync up. Well, thank God for that. You know, when you get help from the universe and the planets and all that, and they're going, all right, make a wish. It's time. You're going, yes, I'm going to do that right now. So I'm Yeah, I'm going to make a wish list. I'm actually going to put it on my calendar when May hits, because I'm not in May yet myself when I'm doing this, of course, to just write out a journal and just journal all my intentions, all that energy, and put it down. I did that one year, and everything on it came true. Everything. Everything on it came true. And I had big dreams. I was going, I want to, be a successful YouTuber. And these were things like I thought to myself, yeah, I tried for 3 years and it didn't happen. And I want to work from home. And I wanted to lose weight. And I went on the keto diet, and I was melting. I was melting away. I should probably try that again. But I love cake so much. It's very hard. But anyway, so at the time I didn't find it that hard, and I was like melting. I think I lost like 40 pounds, and I had never been able to lose weight before. And I thought to myself, how the heck did all of that happen? Like, everything just was coming to pass. I was just amazed about everything. It was amazing. And I think it might have been one of these moments. So if one of these moments is coming in again and I'm getting in sync, heck, I'm putting my wish list, and it's going to be a long one. It's going to be a long one. Here I am again. Here I am again. Little caveat here. You still need to do the work to get it done, though. Okay? Can't just, it would be nice to say, I'd like $1 million, and then poof, the next day somehow it comes in. But if not, it's okay. Okay, so the moon, yeah. No illusions, okay? As long as you do not delude yourself. That is absolutely, okay? Know what the moon is. It is a beautiful light in the sky, but it is one that reflects the sun. It does not shine its own light. And it's not to say that it's, you can't say, oh, it's all a big magic trick. Yes, maybe, but you're the magician, so don't forget that, okay? So just work it in there. You can work things in there, okay? What you're trying to do is up the vibration. Up the vibration. Yeah. Balance yourself out, the Six of Pentacles, give and take. Give and take, okay? If you have it to give, give it. If you need to take it, take it. Okay? Make sure that things balance themselves out. One more. One more. Couldn't end on a better note with this one. Death and rebirth. Okay? The rebirth is going to be good for you. We've been working so hard since the beginning of the year. Ugh. It's a strength year. I didn't quite know what that meant, even when I did it at the beginning of the year, just how much hard work we'd be putting in, my beautiful Pisces, to get going, to muddle through the energies, to fix the bobos and the triggers and the stuff that was still kind of lingering around, that still kept us down. And I think that we have done wonderfully. And I think that if you have been doing the work, listening and going, oh, some weeks are just like, this is so hard, I don't know what to do. But you've done it anyway. I think you're fabulous. I think you're amazing. May is going to be absolutely wonderful. There's no doubt about it. I feel a lot of magic in this month. The energies right now, they're flowing very freely. The connection to spirit is intensely clear. This is what I'm thinking. It's intensely clear, and you will feel very magical if you start putting that energy towards goal and to the right vibration, not the wrong one. Okay? Like I said, don't obsess. Focus, don't obsess. Obsession goes toxic, and it's no good for anybody. Don't bring in chaos. Trust the universe, and also call in the universe. Call in that power. Be grateful. Know that whatever you're doing, you've begun with the thought. You have already succeeded because you had the thought to create something new, okay? To give back. People who are don't want to be part of anything, they don't sit and think of creating things. They just don't do anything. You're not that person, okay? And failure is not failure. It's just an attempt at things, and you attempt something else. If it doesn't work out, or it's not going the way you want it, it's not a failure. It's a tweak. It's a learning experience. It's something that you're using, and you can easily just shift things and do things differently. That's all. Okay? There's ebbs and flows to everything. The biggest part is don't get discouraged and don't negative self-talk. That is the biggest one. Alright, so I'm done. I mean, I'm almost 30 minutes and it was effortlessly done. And I feel that's what this month's going to be, effortless. Hopefully your readings are the same as well, Pisces. Alright, I am sending you so much love and light. And you are blessed. And I hope you have a fantastic May. Please keep me updated as the days go by. What's going on with you. And all of the things that you can celebrate every day. I would love to hear from you. What can you celebrate each and every day? Beautiful Pisces. Alright. So I will see you later. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.